Alex, you guys are the youngest team in the NLL. How does a run like this build your guys' confidence?
It's a good question. You know what? It starts with the leadership up top. I don't think that we would be in this spot without the older guys that have kind of been in this situation. There's guys like Leo Storas and Anthony Joaquim. I mean, those guys have been to championship games before and have led in those kinds of moments. So they kept us calm. You know what? We're young, but at the same time, I'm 25. I've played in big moments. Ty has played in big moments. There's guys on this team that, although they're young in their NLL career, have played in tight games like this in certain moments. So we weren't afraid of the moment. We were ready for it. We love this kind of stuff. This is why we play. So it didn't seem like any other game other than a regular season one, honestly. So just you got to keep going, and the older guys were a huge help this year.
The 5 power play goal stands out if they're going to keep taking penalties and doing whatever. I mean, how important was it to make them pay for it?
Absolutely, considering our numbers during the regular season. Our power play stepped it up, and I give credit to, Daryl Gibson, kind of just letting us play. And, if they're going to be undisciplined like that, we have to take advantage of it, and we did that, and, just really proud of our group. We did not expect that, I think, going into it. I think that we were still working on ourselves and starting to really figure out what we were going to do on the power play, but at the end of the day, if you put in the work, the skill will take over, so and it did tonight, so which is great.
Yeah, look, 17 points for you these last 2 games. Ty is a huge night tonight. How much do you guys just love the big stage and the bright lights?
Yeah, it's really fun. It's why you play the game, and it's why you go into the basement as a kid and you shoot the ball 100 and 200 times a day. This is the kind of stuff that you live for, and you don't want the moment to be too big, and it wasn't. This is the kind of stuff that we've been waiting for our entire careers. So it's really fun and it's exciting, and it's obviously personally it's great for me, but just to see everyone in the locker room, there's guys that are beat up and guys that are hurting, and it's all worth it.
Glenn said that, he thought you guys were going to be improved, but never in his wildest dreams did he think you guys would be in the NLL finals. So what were you thinking?
You know what? It was a unique situation coming in. Everyone understood the year that they had last year, and we knew that we had to grow as a team. And I just met some of these guys for the first time no more than 20 weeks ago. So it's kind of a crazy turnaround to think about it when you look at the stats and the history of how many teams have done this before. But at the end of the day, it's the same game. It's nothing new, and there's not a lot of words that you can kind of describe this feeling. It's pretty surreal.
Alex, you had 2 sequences in the 4th quarter where you just milked the clock. Was that something that coach addressed with you? If you guys get a lead, let's try to do some clock management and just take some time off the clock. You also took a penalty late too, to kind of help with that. So is that something that coach addresses to the offense? Or?
Yeah, it's addressed, but you played the game long enough that when to go and when not to go. I knew that that they were going to swarm me like that when I went behind the net. I knew that my body was going to take something, but the great players do little things other than scoring goals and making plays. They do little things that are a little bit that suck sometimes. And if I got to do it, then I got to do it. And Ty will do it. Ethan will do it. Anyone will do it. I think, and it's not just for my own pleasure, it's for those guys, and it's for Albany. It was a tough year last year, so to have this is pretty cool.
You guys got 2 late goals scored on you as the half was ending. Did coach say anything in the locker room to keep you guys encouragement and your spirits high?
Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to score goals. They're one of the most talented teams I've ever seen, and we knew that. At the other end of it, we also have the best goalie I've probably ever played against in Seam. So we knew that we were going to be able to do this. We knew that they were going to go on a run, and we knew that we have done this before. We did it on Friday. We knew that they were going to come and score. We knew that they were going to come at us and give us their best punch, and we just had to weather that storm. And we did it. And I'm pretty proud of our defensive stand. In that second half, it's not easy if you look at those names and those stats over the last 15 years. If Vegas was betting, it would not be with us. So it's awesome. But at the end of the day, I hope that we did win some money for some people that had some harsh bets. So it's awesome.
It's that underdog mentality you guys keep working with.
Always in the plus. Yep.
How are you feeling right now after game 21? Much longer than a college season.
You know what? That's a better question for the other guy, the older guys in the room. I feel not too bad. You know, it takes its toll. It's part of it, right? And I can't wait to just drink a beer. Like I don't really want to do anything. I just want to sit down with the boys and enjoy this. Watch who we're gonna let's hope Toronto gets one and then someone else wins later so we can get a nice week off and freshen up. But yeah, just I'm fine. I'm ready to roll.
So no whiskey.
No, you gotta keep it light these days. Yeah, Clarkie's Clarkie, but that's all Clarkie.
So we'll fight instead.
The fact that you guys were down 2-0 to start this game against San Diego and you scored that first goal, how big did that feel?
It's good. It's good to get everything going. It's good to get have that start. Kind of get the wheels turning because in those situations, if you get down a couple, like 3 or 4, it can start to get dark early, and you can never really get out of that hole. And that's what we were kind of preaching on at kind of near the end of that season. We would kind of find ourselves getting in holes and not being able to come out of them. And not just for me, but for the team, to get that one, right off of the bat and stop there. A little run, that was good, and I think that kind of calmed everybody down, and it calmed me down a little bit to see that ball go in the net. So, yeah, just continue to do that. This is pretty cool. So it's going to be a fun next 2 weeks.
If you had a message to the fans, what would it be?
My message for the fans, what would it be? My message for the fans would be that despite what happens in the next 2 weeks, that you have a incredible future coming in the next 5-6 years of this. So come out to MVP Arena and just watch what's going to happen.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.